Hey, what's up? I'm your boy Reminisce. I'm here with some more stories for you. Now, this story is actually this story is about me and my friend. I'm not gonna say his name because he has a girlfriend right now, so I'm not gonna get him in trouble. But anyways, it's about me, and it's two stories though. The only reason why, like the other story, doesn't involve me at all. But the only reason why I'm telling it is because it involves another person that's in the story from the first one. Now, here it goes. We didn't. Okay. Me and my friend, we end up going to this bar in East LA called the Cork Room. Um, we have not told our friends this story yet, and because it's embarrassing. Well, anyways, here's what happens. Okay, we go to this bar in East LA, and it's a cool bar. Couple older people that go there. I know a couple of the older people. They're cool. They're chill. It's a cool place to go. There's starts getting a younger crowd though because it's got a new owner. Now, this bar is really dark, as most bars usually are. They're dark as fuck. Anyways, me and my friend were drinking a couple beers. We decide that because like there's like a new bartender that was there. She's fucking got some bam, like juicy, like all right. Anyways, this girl, she got some big ass titties. She's hot, and she's like paying extra attention to us, but not because we're cool or we're cute or anything, but because she's trying to make that. You know what I mean? She's trying to make that. And so she's just giving us extra attention. But me, I'm just like, I ain't falling for your fucking trick shit. My friend, like a dumbass though, because he was a virgin at the time still. He's like, yeah. He's giving her like fucking money for nothing, just for walking to the fucking table with one bottle of beer for him. He's giving her like a fucking heavy tip. Like, motherfucker, like, calm down, you know, like, she's not that, like, she's hot, she got nice tits, but she ain't worth the tips you giving her, dog. Anyways, we're right there, and I'm like not paying attention to her, and so she's kind of getting frustrated because I'm not paying attention to her. So me and my friend, we ended up deciding to get up and start like dancing with this girl that was dancing. It's like there's a dance floor, it's a small ass dance floor. We start dancing with this girl. She's a heavy set woman, you know. She's kind of like the way I like them, a little chunky meat on them, you know. Can't stand those skinny broads. Sorry, girls. Sorry. You hurt. You're too bony. I'm sorry. I like meat on my women. Anyways, we go up there. We start dancing, and we're right here, and we're dancing with this girl. She's like. At first, like, we're just like up there and we just walk up, and like she like walks up towards us, but we couldn't see when she starts walking up to us. She right away turns around and she starts backing her thing up at us, and we're right there and we're dancing, and we're getting our thing going on. We're grinding and shit. And the next thing you know, like I don't know why my friend did not just go in front of her and start dancing with her in front, because like I was like, I already called the back basically. And so we're right there, we're like dancing and shit, and like I'm grinding up against her, like having my fun and shit. And I start getting like, I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna fucking chill right here. I start like, cause the bartender starts coming up and she notices us dancing, and she makes a face like, what the fuck. I was like, I'm probably dancing stupid or something. So I just like, I started like doing my own thing, just kind of like right there dancing, you know. And my friend starts grinding up on this chick, and he's like it's fucked up. She turns around, she's like, she looks like she's fucking in her 70s. Alright. She looks like she's like she's old. And she's right there, like her teeth are all messed up. Hey, and we're like, whoa, what the fuck? We look at each other like, yo, dog. Oh, oh, right there. And like, now I understood why that bartender was looking at us, you know? This girl, she's right there, she's like grinding up on us and shit. And like, then she turns around. When she turns around, then we're like, oh, what the fuck? And I right away made an excuse to sit down. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm tired. My leg hurts, my back. I sit down, my friend's just like, he's short as fuck. He's like right here. When I'm standing up, his head's like right here. He's a short ass motherfucker, but he's kind of like, he's tipsy because he's a fucking, at the time, he used to drink a lot. He's right there. He's still dancing. He's like, I'm right there. I sit down. I'm just like, oh, fuck. I kind of feel like I did something I should never done. You know those moments like, I don't know. It's like your pastor catching you jerking off or something. Well, no, that's no. That ain't nothing close to it. I'm sorry. I'm bad at making things like it's like this kind of shit. Well, anyways, it's just bad. I just felt ashamed of what I did. Like, I felt dirty. Like Ace Ventura when he's fucking cleaning himself in the shower. He's crying. He's going, "Ugh." He's brushing his fucking teeth and shit. Oh man, I'm right here though, and I'm sitting down. I'm just like, fuck, man. I should have never danced. And my friend's still like, and then he sits down, and he's still like, I'm thinking this motherfucker is just drunk, you know, like. And he just sits there. He sits right next to me. Then he looks at me and goes, we're not telling the guys about this, okay? We're not telling the guys about this, alright? I was like, alright, Dick. We ain't telling the homies about this. That's the story of me and my friend getting really embarrassed and dancing with like a 70 or 60-year-old woman, and her teeth were all like, ugh. Well, anyways, the second story is about that same lady. Now, the first story though, her son was there. Okay, I didn't know this. We didn't know. I guess it was like her son's birthday, and her son was there. Now we're going into the second story. Because nothing basically happened with the son. The son didn't say nothing to us or anything like that. Now, the second story goes on. And I'm looking at this fool that the homie from the first story. Because in this first story, basically I found out her son was there because an older homeboy was there and told us, like, oh yeah, her son's here because it's like his birthday or some shit like that. And he points out to some dude. Now the second story, here we go. Now we're into the second story. Okay, so we're right here. We're at this bar. It's me, my homie Andres Martinez, and my cousin Renee. My mom's there. She went to the bar too. And another cousin of mine. It was a dude cousin. So we're there. We're just chilling. We're having a good time. The bar's starting to close. And that girl from the first story, the big chunky fat girl that was grinding on us, she's there. And it was her birthday, I guess. It's a celebration and shit. And this what ended up happening is like the store, like the bar is starting to close and shit. And we're like, I'm noticing like her son is like giving her a kiss, but it's one of those kisses that you give to your girlfriend. And I'm just like, oh, what the fuck? And we're looking, I was just like, oh, that's her son, right? That's her son, eh? I'm like, that's nasty. What the fuck? I'm getting kind of grossed out because I'm like, that's her son. What's wrong with them? What the fuck? So I'm getting kind of a little disgusted because they're making out, like in front of everybody. I was like, oh man, these motherfuckers need to stop drinking because they're doing something they shouldn't be doing. Anyways, me, my cousin, and my homeboy Andres Martinez walk out the back of the bar. First, those two people, the son and the mom, are kissing. They take off first. It was her birthday, and I guess he wanted to give her or present already. Anyways, we're walking out, and I'm talking to one of the homeboys that's at the bar, and I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, did you see that fool that was kissing his mom? He's all, what? I was like, yeah, you know that big girl, that one that had her birthday here? She's all, that one with that one fool with the skull t-shirt on, that little cholo guy. And he's all, fool, that's not her son. That's like, some, I guess some other fool. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, like, because that was disgusting. Turns out it wasn't her son, and they weren't related at all. They were just friends. Anyways, this fool, though, was younger than her, so I guess that's why the other dude told me, like, it was her son. Anyways, so we walk out the back. We're standing in the alley of the bar, and we're looking at the limo. We started noticing that the limo that the girl had came out of, we started noticing that the limo's rocking. Now, when a car's rocking, don't come a knocking kind of thing. So we're just, like, right there. And then that girl, the birthday girl's friends come up and they start knocking on the window to hurry up and come out. Now what ended up happening was they opened up the door, and this fool is face deep a fucking clam, woman clam, okay? He's just, oh God, it's gross. He's fucking eating her out, like, big time. They shut the door and they're like, Now, the way that this girl looks, I'm gonna try to, like, she's, fuck this. The way that this girl looks, she's sitting in the limo. She's sitting in the limo like this. She's getting eaten, big time. Big time. It's like the best, I guess, she's ever gotten. She was ever gonna get. It's her birthday. He's in there doing his thing on something that he's gonna regret tomorrow morning. We're right there. It's me and my homeboy and Jess and my cousin. Now, when her friends took off, they closed the door. And they're like, ew! Me and my friends were all, oh, fuck! This motherfucker eating. Now, this fool, he does a fucking quagmire. You remember that scene where, I think it's the guy on Family Guy where the guy's crying? I forgot what scene it is. But they all start ducking out, like they slowly start leaving the bar and leaving that guy alone to cry. And Quagmire does that thing where he fucking, like, slowly slides out of the fucking bar chair and he rolls away. This motherfucker does a Quagmire. But he doesn't roll away. He just kind of, like, he does that where he slides out of the limo. He gets up. He doesn't even look at us. He just walks away all cool. Like, he doesn't want to look at us, though. He's walking away all cool. Fucking pussy juice all over his face and shit. Now, we're busting up. Now, we're laughing right there in front of his face. My cousin over here. Hey, how was the punani? Like, shut the fuck up, fool. And, like, I'm right there. Shut the fuck up. And my cousin, how's the punani? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? This fool's trying to walk away so he doesn't have to go through any embarrassing conversations and shit. Just let him be. He walks away, though. This fool walks away. He ends up going around the building. The limo takes off. The girls get into the car. They're like, you nasty. They're fucking, like, talking their shit. And that girl's like, it's my birthday. Now, this girl, the limo takes off. That fool goes around the bar. He comes back to the fucking front, to the alley where we're at. My cousin again, how was the punani, fool? Fucking, this fool's like, nah, it wasn't what you think. Motherfucker, it was what we thought. You in there deep. This fool was doing his thing. It's alright. Don't be ashamed of it. At least we know you ain't gay, dog. You just into husky women, I guess. Anyways, cousin talking shit. This fool's like, he's still drunk, so he doesn't give a fuck. He's just like right there. Yeah, you know, it was a birthday. Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck whose birthday it is. I ain't going into something like that. That ain't me. I like chunky chicks, but I don't like women bigger than me. This, that's the story though. That was basically the whole story. We've been having a good laugh with it. I kind of wanted to just tell that story finally, so that everybody could hear it, and it was funny. It's catching someone doing that shit. Um, that's the end of the story though. My name is Reminisce. Check out my music. Watch more of these stupid ass videos. Things that I do when I'm a young kid and even now as an adult. So, peace out. Have a good time. Tell some stories of yourselves. I would love to hear some shit. Lights.